He's stealing tech from me. Oh, and Nitro been thinking of... Nitro was playing Soul like early on in the game's release, right? I don't know if I've seen them play recently, but I mean, if you're in getting back into it, Baiken been fun, that's for sure. A big thing really with this matchup is you want to be comfortable. So I'm gonna this whole set I was messing up my tatami input, but you want to be really comfortable. Oh my god, guys. You want to be comfortable doing tatami from the super jump air backdashes and stuff, because basically the neutral in this matchup is just, you know, let's see if you can you see my mouse? I need like the pen thing that Hotashi has.
Take a look. I'll show you our good side.
Cause that thing's great. Thanks for the follow, Nitro. Let me see if that lets you turn on. Yeah, there is, but like Hotashi has this thing where he like draws on the screen. Do I play this kind of like Jacko? Yes, kind of similar, right? Where you're basically staying full screen and just trying to snipe out the Eddy. In Jacko case, you're basically just trying to wait out the storm of the goon the goon summoning squad, but. Honestly, the Zato matchup is a lot easier to deal with Eddy than it is to deal with Goon Squad in Jacko's matchup. Because Jacko has so many goons and there's so many angles she can throw. She can throw the goons at you, and not everything covers. Not like Tatami doesn't cover every angle she could be doing for you. She got sweep too. Yeah. Like, Zato, on the other hand, doesn't really want to approach you because your buttons are gonna... you're gonna out-footsies this guy if he tries to play actual neutral with you, right? if Zato players tried to play actual neutral, they would lose because their characters' buttons are... They're not bad buttons. I'm not trying to say they're bad buttons, but they're definitely on the slower side. So, like, if you're trying to approach Baiken with regular buttons and she's throwing out 9-frame far slash, whatever, you know... that's not gonna work out too well for you. So yeah, does OBS capture that? I mean, I could do like, let me see. How do I pen settings? Let me see if there's a. It's like. You know, I'll wait for a... Yeah, far slash be doing taxes. So I want to pause it. So this is the most common, like, situation in neutral versus Zato. When I'm playing at least. So if I do this... This is, like, super scuffed. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, you know what? It's not necessary. It's not necessary that I do this. I'm actually just gonna wait. So, as soon as you're in the air throwing out tatamis like this, Eddy can no longer be launched in your direction except for drill. Drill is the only thing that won't kill Eddy. Hotashi uses epic pen. Oh, is that what it is? I might have to. I'm gonna rob that tech because that's super good. No worries. I appreciate it. I'm gonna rob that tech because that's a very helpful tool. But the whole point is, in neutral versus Zato, if he is relying on Eddy and staying full screen, the only thing that Tatami loses to, or it's not even like a hard lose, the only thing that Tatami doesn't kill is the drills, because the drills don't count as like Eddy's hurt blocks, right? Oh, I got lucky there. And then as soon as Eddy's dead, that's kind of your chance to try and run in, dash block in, deal with the drills and stuff. Also, I love this repressure so much. I don't know if you guys have been trying it at all, but oh, this is a fast game. Holy shit! I don't know if you guys have been trying it at all, but if you do CS and then you do like a delayed forward jump, and then do JH is so hard. The only person I've seen stop the JH consistently was I had the pleasure of playing Stealthy's Testament in the tower, and they would air throw me. They would react and air throw me every time. But like, you know, Stealthy is like what? Like Stealthy's like 16, 17? He's got the young man reactions, right? We're all older, right? That's the only thing I've seen. And even then it wasn't consistent. There were times where they messed up and my JH was active before they could air throw me and they would die. But like, it's not an easy thing to deal with. There is an answer, but it's a scary answer. It's like you want to like dash block in between strings to deal with it. I think that's the best way to deal with it, because then you corner Baiken and then you're out, right? But that's not easy to just do. So I guess basically what I'm trying to say about this matchup is the round start, and like if you don't win round start, you're basically just gonna be trying to snipe out Eddie, and once Eddie is sniped out, that's when you actually like get to play the game. Yo, I got lucky here. Is this just gonna be me running the offense now? So like once we're at this range, you're gonna notice, yeah, I just wait for Eddie to die. Kabari is also really good at dealing with the Eddie summons. And then basically, your go-to button, honestly, once your go-to button once. Oh yeah, this was funny. This was really funny. Your go-to button once Eddie's dead is really going to be 2S, because you don't wanna deal with the Brolic 6P, right? And your 2S is basically as fast as all of Zato's main pokes anyways, so there's no like, you know, there's no reason to give them. Oh, this was another me just like steamrolling once Eddie's dead. There's no reason to allow Zato to be mashing 6P on you in neutral. So I think it's better to opt for 2S, and then once you're sure that they're weaned off of 6P, that's when you can start using Far Slash a bit more. Good night, Dylan. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if anyone has like specific questions they want to ask, but I guess my main point that I wanted to show was just kind of like how I play the neutral when Eddie's up. Obviously, you know, if wall break happens, you just gotta deal with this shit. There's not much you can do about it. Rinkario's offense also quite strong, so they got the stuff down. So as you can see, drill, if you tatami the drill, it just clashes. So that's the one thing you gotta be careful of. But there is an answer to beating drill. And so if you are in the air and then Zato opts to summon drill, you can, depending on where you are, you can actually JS over the drills and hit Eddie to kill him. I do that later in the set. But like, I guess the RPS really ends up being, just being, like, is Zato gonna commit to drill, or are they gonna commit to Eddie zoning? And if they are, like, what are they opting to do? Because if they're doing drills, that's basically like an opportunity for you to air dash in on Zato. And then, you know, if you air dash, if you get in on Zato, and you're all, you know, you got your Baiken offense, that's, you know, you're basically forcing a burst. Because they're probably gonna lose the game once you're in. Oh yeah, I robbed this. I remember now. Oh, I felt bad. I felt bad when this happened. But also it's Zato, so maybe not. That's why BRC Oki and stuff so good. Gives you opportunities to scout out YRC before doing mix. Oh, that was awkward. That was probably a 5p buffered into Kabari, but you know, Oppose would have beat that anyways, so it's not really a big deal. Lamau, yeah. They tried to challenge. I'm not sure with what though. Nice. That is one thing. I definitely gotta get better at blocking 5Ds. They're hard to block, but you're forced to, right? You're really just forced to. Challenge. That was one thing I noticed. This player in particular was very happy to try and challenge after Kabari.
Take a look. I'll show you a good side.
Fu Fifi Noof. Thanks for the follow. That's a funny name. Yo, Pebbles, how are you? There again, right? This is why BRC is so potent to have under your belt. Is there anywhere in Zato pressure where parry is good? Hard to say because it's usually covered by Eddie, and since Eddie is considered a projectile, you can't parry. You can't parry any of that. So I wanna say no, but I mean there are times where like they've done like 2K 2D or 2K 5D or like close slash 5D, and I was able to parry in between, but it's hard. Is this music from Professor Layton? Sure is, Mad Sock Puppet. Sure is. Have I ever soft locked? No, I didn't play enough to try and soft lock Zato like they had available at launch. I hope there's I hope I have a game here that goes a little longer in neutral. They did fix it, yeah. It's sending me back in time. I think about what game it was for a few minutes ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I really like the Professor Layton series music. Oh, I guess this is a big thing to mention too. How do the inputs for this work again? Oh my god, what I do? Oh, that's like resets the round. I want to know if there's like a rewind button or something. Slow playback. Oh, I see. That's not exactly what I wanted, but basically all I wanted to mention is it's good when you're air dashing at Zato. It's good to confirm the situation before you commit to your button. As you saw there, right? Because I didn't JS immediately, I was able to land and throw, and I wasn't like, you know, stopped in place by a pose. I think I keep Oki here, yeah. And then this is just a guess for game situation. They tried to fuzzy throw. Nah, I remember them fixing it. Yeah, that JK was a misinputted tatami. But you can see there, like once you get that tatami out, like Eddie just ceases to exist in that location. Oh, the cross up there. Fuzzy throw on JH sucking since 2004. Yeah. Rinkario did a pretty good job here, trying to keep me in the corner, but I got lucky and got out. Punish. Yeah, you got a burst here. I think they burst. Oh, I guess not. There. Oh, go burst. This is a win for you though. If you're a round up already, and you force the burst, you know, you should be happy with that. You can just play the long game. You don't have to force anything. Yeah, so since I've been demonstrating so much dash blocking, I imagine they opted for drill there, and that gave me the opportunity to jump in with the air dash JS that you saw earlier. I think I dropped this. Yeah, I did. Let's go. Fuzzy jump. Why do if you're wondering why I air backdash JS, I don't know. I just do. It's just something I started doing. It's not good for punishing, like getting a big damage punish on the throw, but for like I don't know how to explain why I do it. I think it's just like I don't know. I think it's just habits from older games. I'm not sure why I started doing that. But generally speaking, like when you backdash or jump a throw, you can generally either land on them. Is it habit from air tatami? Potentially. Honestly, from exert probably. When I used to do that a lot in the corner where I would air backdash JS or tatami. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just muscle memory from that game. But if you backdash, you can just get like a full tether combo. You do 2H into tether and just go crazy on that. This one, okay, I lose this one. But let's see. Hopefully this is a slower game. Just to show off more neutral interactions. Because lots of the games I end up winning, like I kill Eddie, I get in, and then it's just kind of over. Zato ends up struggling to get out of the pressure, and you know. I tried to Yozansen the anti-air. Oh, I remember this. Let's go, JH. I could have picked up with a combo there, but I wasn't ready for it. Oh, great offense. Oh, didn't confirm. I got hit here. I don't know. I think that was a punish on my land. Yeah, punish landing like recovery. Yeah, most of my losses against Zato are slower rounds. Yeah, it makes sense because you're like, you know, you're stuck in the neutral for a long time, trying to deal with Eddie. If you can get rid of Eddie early like that, and then fight back in neutral, that's when things start looking good. That tatami would have killed the frog, but I got JK again. I might have to drill some tatami inputs again. Just because I was messing it up a lot here. You can see me getting JK a bunch. But ideally, that's what happens. The lingering projectile just comes out and smokes the frog or Pierce, whatever it might be that comes out. Snuck in with the throw again. I think I like, yeah, okay, yeah. So this round I got like super thirsty for like a hard bait on burst, which was a little silly of me. I should have just played the game normally. And then I die here. Oh no, I don't. Where do I die? Soon. Oh, right here. Oh. I ended up winning this round. I'm surprised. Bong Bong, thanks for the follow. I thought I lost this round because I got too thirsty for getting the burst. Whiffing tatami usually sucks because it's a time. Yeah, sometimes it's a timing thing. Sometimes you're just you just don't get it because you're too low to the ground. But the ones I was getting was literally just I wasn't hitting the input properly. I wonder how I lost this. Do I just get mixed here and that's GG's? Probably. 5D? Yeah. 5D. This is what I did right. I tried to extend a combo with BRC, thinking I'd be able to catch a burst. But doing that kind of, you know, that kind of lost the game for me there because I didn't have meter to fight back after they did burst. So in retrospect, I should have just held it. Just let them burst guaranteed on the 2H Tatami, and that way I at least have YRC or something. Yeah, sometimes the JK comes in clutch. It's not always a bad thing. H kabari is such a nice tool. It really is. It really is. Having just a disjointed, like basically a projectile, just go out and hit pierce or hit like drill summon or leap start. You know, stuff like that. It's really, really helpful. Hey Jo, how's it going? I hope you're well. Hope you're well. All right. How many? I think I lose this next one too, and then after that, I just fucking went on a crazy win streak. I think I won like 6 games in a row after that. Where's the second loss?
Take a look. I'll show you our good side.
Tag KX, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're well today.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That was a pretty aggressive round start by me. I got crossed again. Oh, I think he could have wall breaking actually if they were a little faster on the conversion. Oh my god, I remember that. I wasn't ready for the pickup. Yo, 6Ks being so active leads to really funny situations when you get it by mistake. What did I do here, man? Oh, bro, I just knocked down. I didn't get the block on YRC. I just keep getting smoked by 5D, so I really need to work on that. I think that probably caught my jump start up. I think I saw Pierce and wanted to air dash in. I don't generally recommend doing the kabari follow-up, but since Rinkario had been challenging so often, I figured it was worth the gamble. And generally it is, once they're adamant on challenging. Yeah, I just used the meter to get out. I don't know if that's a good way to use meter in retrospect, but like, it's probably not awful. Yo, that reaches from there. That's crazy. What a funny move. 2P is huge. I didn't realize I was actually that big. And then air throw? Oh, I teched it. Nice. But I'm basically like game over there. Strive Zato is probably the most capable of playing lame since ever. Like after the zoning nerf, like for concentration on Happy Chaos, probably. But I mean, if Happy Chaos has positive bonus, he can just like hit you with the strap, like, pull out the strap and just go. I like this. Shows me what I can do more. Nice, nice, nice. That's the point. That's the point. So I'm glad it's I'm glad it's helpful. No other Zato can summon and hang back and do fucking nothing this much. Yo, Zalus, how are you? How are you? Hello, hello. Oh, I caught the opposed startup. I see. And yeah, that's another reason why that JH is so brolic as a pressure reset. You saw, I can't like go backwards, right? No, I can only go previous round. That's kind of annoying. Like, he was in 6P startup. Did you see that? And I still smoked him. That's not even with a disjoint. That was a pretty good trade there. I got hit by the 5D, but since my 4-frame 5P hit the Pierce, it didn't lead to anything for him. Oh, I remember this, that was funny. In every other game, Zato has to run at you eventually. At most, you can fake out like 2 times. Yeah, unsummon and stuff is pretty helpful for that stuff. Oh, he was gonna get the leap. That's cool. Air throw into a conversion? That would have been sick. Finished high school today forever, so I'm gonna feast with Baiken gameplay and alcohol on the fly. Yo, let's go. Congrats on that. Yeah, Rinkario is struggling to deal with that, but I mean, there's no shame. There's no shame because that shit is hard to deal with. And then, yeah, I just used all my meter here. PRC into BRC. I just wanted that round over, honestly. Yo, let's go 5P. I think the window between Pierce hits now is 5 frames, right? So 5P is still very good there. Just Diesel, thanks for the follow. But yeah, if you guys wonder now why I'm doing like /5P, /2K, and then sometimes I do /JH as well, that's why. The /JH is just super strong, but sometimes you gotta make sure they're not like trying to fuzzy out back and air throw you out of it. We here at Memocarp Enterprises are legally obligated to say we do not approve of minors drinking. I mean, Zalux, are you Canadian? Just say you're Canadian. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you're from, but if you say you're Canadian, it's all good. It doesn't matter if you are or not. I'm Canadian, there you go. That's how it be. Easy. Oh, is it a 6 frame gap now? Actually? No, I appreciate it, I thought it got changed to 5 frame, but it's good to know it's 6 frame. It doesn't really matter much for Baiken because you're always pressing 5P there anyways. But that's good to know. Because it used to be 7 frame, right? I think I'm correct to say it used to be 7 frame. Yes, okay. Gotcha. Thank you though, thank you. Yeah, so /, just kind of a goated button. But once again, like you have to play in a way where the Zato player is not relying on 6P for their neutral calls, right? Because if you're starting with Faust, 6P is gonna do so much work against you. You see, look, you use your Faust a bit, then you go right back to the 2S. This will help out one of my problem matchups. Glad to hear it. Like, I'm not quite sure how to commentary over this kind of stuff, but I mean, I feel like at least playing the matchups is a bit of help. I'm a Zato main peeking behind enemy lines. I've heard Zato players before say they don't mind this matchup, but I've kind of been of mind that it's been Baiken favor. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many people agree with me on that. I just think that like Baiken has a pretty good time managing Eddie, more so than other characters. Oh, they messed it up again. That's unfortunate. And once again, killing Pierce. I got some time to breathe and try and get in on him. This is where I was like getting really mad with myself constantly dropping the tatamis. What do you think of Baiken versus Faust? I think it's Faust's favor. Personally. Not by a lot. But I think Faust, generally speaking, when I say something is, I mean, for Faust at least, it's more that he controls the pace of the match. If you get in on him, it's like really hard for Faust to deal with it. But the thing is Faust has so many good ways at controlling the space versus Baiken, and Crawl's a pretty unique tool to deal with some of Baiken's pressure. I probably could have thrown there, but I'm not really privy to the whole PRC tick throw stuff. Oh, this, yeah. I dropped it though. And then here again, I think I just lay him out here. I'm just waiting, because I don't really have to force anything anymore. I just want to get Eddie out of the way. and then I can rock. But Eddie's dead. Catch there. Air escape with JK. Fighting Zato is painful, yeah. Are you gonna upload this to YouTube in any way? I could trim it like I did the previous video. Just trim the portions, upload it. 1 first 100 versus 10A later. I mean, 10A is probably just a much better player than I, so. Are we playing? Probably not today, Barfi. I'm just gonna go through these matches and then call it a night. I've got stuff to do in the morning. We can play next time though. Yeah, I will say with 100% certainty though, that if you want to do well in this matchup, you're definitely gonna have to work on your tatami inputs. Like I do too, but like tatami is vital. Air tatami is vital for killing Eddie. Vivid Void, what I missed? Nothing much. We're just chilling and watching some of my set earlier today versus Rinkario, Zato. I need to be more patient in my approaches against Axles. It depends how you're approaching, I guess, in the first place. I could have used meter there to kill, but I don't know why I didn't, honestly. I think I just wanted to keep on my meter in case of a burst when I tried to RC. 100 meter was basically game over in that situation anyways, so. What do you do if Zato sends Eddie into a pose to eat tatami, hit, and waits? What do you do if Zato sends Eddie into a pose to eat tatami, hit, and wait to see what you do? I don't know, full screen that is. I mean, I can just do it again, right? Like, I'm not trying to force myself in until Eddie's dead. Or if I'm calling out, like, drill or something. So, for most purposes, I think that actually did happen a few times in this set where a pose ate the tatami and then I just kind of like went, oh okay, and then I kept just throwing out tatami mats. if they do like a pose and then they do drunkard, or what's it called again? Drunkard shade is the push, right? And they do drunkard shade to try and send Eddie. You can land and then just hit it with 2k. So personally, I don't think it matters too much. I think you just play it slow until Eddie's dead, really. The biggest thing really is that once he's on top of you, you know, parry doesn't really help you too much. You're like any other character because parry doesn't deal with the projectiles well. Is BGM really setting the mood? I'm gonna assume that's sarcasm. This track is kind of silly, I will say. Let's change it, actually. Let's change it. Because now you have me self-conscious a bit. Yeah, some melty music. I love it though. Well, we've been listening to Leighton for like over 2 hours now, so it's okay to change it up for a bit. it was definitely a mood. I think next time I play Rinkario, they're probably gonna deal a lot better with the tether situation, but you know. Oh yeah, this shit. Dude, that mix-up is so good. Oh man. I love that mix-up so much. JH, JD, JH safe jumping. It's so good, it's so good. I don't remember what happened here. I'm pretty sure I just like robbed them somehow. That's generally Baiken in a nutshell. So yeah, drill came out there, right? So I was able to I was able to air dash. Oh, this. I don't know what they pressed, but I wanted to change it up because I've been doing air dash JS every time. So we went with the neutral jump JH to change up the angle. Is that super jump backdash JD? So yeah, you super jump. You do a neutral super jump. I whiff JP to help time it a bit better, but you still have to manually time. And then you do backdash JH immediately, and you'll fall down with JH. And if you did it right, you'll be at a height where you can still input JD, or you can land and then and you do 2K for low. So that's the mix-up. You're either doing JD or you're doing 2K. JD leads into like insane damage. Yeah, I used to just throw people out of the corner to do the regular mix mid-screen, but once I saw that, I was like, no way, we're doing this. This is sick. Because this safe jumps too. This safe jumps too, so. If I see backdash after tether, I sometimes go for YOLO JD. Yo, that's some big damage, right? If you get it. Oh, that was a sick air throw by Rinkario there. I remember that. Yo, let's go 2S. Nice tech on the throw. I should probably try and like air to air more in these situations when Zato's just flying up above me with JK. Just like jump forward JK would probably be very good. Nice smash though. The tether saved me here, I believe. Yep, sure did. My plot armor. God, I love tether. I'm sorry. That was awful. I'm sorry, but you know. Backdash. Yeah. Backdash JS is so good there. 6B? Okay. Lockdown. Do I go for a throw here? It looked like I was looking for one. But I think that's dead. Yeah. That's really the thing with this matchup, which makes me like want to say it's Baiken favor. Like, so the Eddie controlling Eddie is doable. A lot better than other characters. Not every character, but a lot better than most other characters. And Baiken just like annihilates. Like Baiken's offense meterlessly is so good now. And with meter, you know, it's Baiken with meter, right? And Zato just does not have the defense to deal with that. Sure, Zato's offense is also good versus Baiken, but it's not like he can steamroll neutral like he does versus other characters, right? Yeah, really, Baiken only needs to like, you know, kill Eddie once with like a straight to Tommy or something, and then you can run game. You just do way too much damage to this character. I kind of like playing against Zato, just controlling Eddie's much easier than a lot of other characters with Baiken. Yeah. Yeah, Zato still has really bad HP in this game too. You're definitely making it seem Baiken favored. To be fair with Rinkario didn't seem super comfortable with like the tether and with some other stuff. So this is probably like, you know, might not be the best look, just because there's definitely like fuzzy jumping and stuff to deal with tether and other things they could have done, but like for the neutral at least, that's what's important, right? And I wanted to showcase like how strong Tatami is as a tool versus Zato. But like offense, like Baiken offense is just Baiken offense, I guess. It doesn't matter what character you are. And then yeah, there once again, since I'm not oh, I missed my close slash there. Since I'm not committing to the JS immediately in that situation, I'm able to throw him out of the opposed 2H. Because that's like the big money for Zato, right? So. Well, this was interesting. I think that was probably a mistake though. Yeah, burst to get out of pressure, I respect it. Plus here, I'm gonna 2H to try and catch the backdash, but I was a little too early on it. I think I got mixed up here, yeah. I thought he was gonna cross up, but I got same-sided. I've always found Tatami a problem personally, yeah. I mean, it's good. Like, a drill is really the only solution Zato has with his eddy zoning to deal with Tatami. But then if you're opting for drill, that gives Baiken more leeway to JS, air dash JS at you. Nice XP. Let's see, how do I rob this game from Rinkario? I think I jump over this, right? No, I tried to. Oh, I have mashed throw. I'm awful. I'm sorry. I'm an awful human being. Yo, let's go, Tatami. 6k Tatami. Haven't done any matchup analysis versus Nago. I haven't yet, but I'll try and do stuff like this versus characters like Ram and Nago and other like characters that Baiken can kind of struggle with, right? So I'll try and do something like this in the future with Nagoriyuki and with Ramlethal as well, for sure. I think Faust is also a character that people mention a lot as Baiken, so... Faust would be a nice one as well. How many more games do we have? 2 more games. Hey Algie, how's it going? Not too bad, not too bad. We're about to close up shop, but we're just going through some Zato sets. I'm just like rambling on about random things. Yeah, there again, right? Zato using drills to try and deal with the Tatami, and that just gives me an in with air dash. And since I'm waiting to see if something has already occurred, you know, if they go for a pose to try and catch my air dash, I'm generally able to like throw right away if they're autopiloting into 2H. Keep pressure. I don't know if this was worth using my meter like that, but I ended up winning, I guess. I'll have to peep the VOD tomorrow. Sounds good, Algie. Sounds good. I will say that there's not a lot of people comfortable like challenging Baiken after Tatami, so Rinkario is doing a really good job at like making sure I'm staying honest after Tatami. Nice block. I don't know if I do the 2K version versus Rinkario at all in this Oh, I did it at the beginning, but I don't think I did it again afterwards. Do you have any tips for Tatami air backdash? I get kicked more often than I like. That's the thing, right? You just gotta be clean with your inputs. There are heights where the what's it called? The Tatami won't come out, but you'll still get the Tatami startup animation. You just won't get the Tatami itself. Just won't come out, right? That was a good air throw. So that's the thing with preemptively pressing buttons there. Definitely can get smoked by air throw. That came up when we were playing with Minish earlier today. It's really just something we gotta practice, because it's, you know, it just is what it is. There's not really any tips. You know you super jump, backdash, and then you do clean as input as you can for your Tatami. Alright, this is the last one. What happened here? Yo, I just ran in JH. What a crazy thing to do. Slowly, thanks for the follow. Good recognition of the distance to throw there. That was just guaranteed regardless of what I did. Oh, you haven't been super jumping? Gotcha, gotcha. You don't have to super jump, but it helps. You don't have to super jump though. Yeah, that was a... Oh, that didn't kill. Surprising. That would probably kill pre-patch, honestly. You'll practice tomorrow? Sounds good. Super jump helps get you to that height faster though, I will say. Tether, nice interruption. What happens here? How do I rob it? Dizzy stat with the follow, thanks so much. This looked like a pretty bad situation because Zato got positive. But you know, we're Baiken, we're robbing. I burst here, yeah. Baiken is criminal? No, she's fair. She deserves it after what we had to deal with last match. The cross up there, by the way, is just literally just wanted him closer to the wall. I didn't want to have to deal with if we bursted him being mid-screen. I'd rather he burst and then hit his backbeat to the wall. Oh yeah, I remember that. I jump over JS. Yeah. that was a close one. Yo, snipe the Eddie with the kabari. Yo, let's go. That's why I buffer. That's why I buffer kabari often after challenging with 5P. Repressure. I tried to backdash because I did it high. I was worried about getting thrown into the back. There are situations where like it's better to just get hit than it is to get your back thrown into the corner because that can just be GG's sometimes. And then yeah, that's over. You could feel him itching to Sun Void. That's a universal constant with Zato, right? Such a good option in neutral. Like just being able to get Eddie right on top of them with a recharged bar can be very helpful. Interesting how many disjoints they add in this match. Yeah, it's fun for neutral though. I'll say I enjoy it. All right, well, banger song, sure is.